Okay, so before we get into this video, if you clicked on the video, saw the thumbnail, and disliked the video and left, congratulations, you failed the test again. So anyways though, basically I wanted to make this video whether NBA Live might be trash or we don't know. And to be honest with you, we don't know, because not everybody went out to EA Play. Not everybody had their hands on the game. But for the people that did have their hands on the game, it drew questions to me, because a lot of people who put their hands on the game really aren't talking about it, really aren't getting into it. A lot of these people seem like they're getting paid to play this game, and this is just promotional value for them to sell their game. And the reality of the situation is, this game may still be the same shit from its previous one, but at the same time, not that many people are speaking on it. So we don't know whether it's good or if it's trash. And I was hyped for it till about 2 days ago, when I thought about last time. Like, didn't you get hyped last time for this game, and didn't this game turn out to not exceed past my expectations? And the answer is yes. NBA Live 16, I hyped that game up. I had high hopes for that game. I felt like that game could go places, because NBA Live 15 was so fucking good from a gameplay perspective. NBA Live 15 was so good that I really thought NBA Live 16 was going to be that next step. It looked good. It felt like it was going to be something to play, and we got the game, and it was a complete fucking letdown. It was a complete 180 from NBA Live 15. It was a complete letdown. And the more I think about NBA Live 18, the more I start to realize, like, they could just be doing the same shit again. It could literally just be the same shit again. It could literally just be all hype, and then we finally get the game, and it's not what we expect it to be. For me, last year NBA Live, for me, last time with NBA Live 16, I didn't like where they went with defense. The logic and fundamentals of basketball were just all broken up. It was just like, I know some people gonna be like, you're just not playing the game right. How can you play a game right that has no fundamentals? I swear, I tried to figure out the fundamentals. I like, if you watch me play 2K, you know I play 2K the right way. I don't play all that cheesy ball, Jamal Crawford, Steph Curry, step back, all this other bullshit. I don't do all that. I just play the game normally, like a normal person. So I'ma treat NBA Live the same way. And I play the game normally. I tried to really figure out this game. I went into the Learn Live thing. I tried to figure everything out. I started doing the shit in game, and the shit was just different from the tutorial. The tutorial just seemed, it didn't seem the same. When I played it in game, it just seemed like the tutorial was just out the book, and all the fundamentals of basketball were just ruined. And I couldn't fuck with it. I couldn't fuck with NBA Live. I couldn't. I'm not making this video to hate on NBA Live. This is not a hate video. This is more of a I want y'all to stay woke video. remember, I tried to warn y'all when they told y'all about that NBA Live 17 shit, and you see what happened, right? NBA Live 17 got canceled, just like I told y'all. I told y'all that it was going to get canceled right from the jump. When they first put that little blog up on the website, I knew from that moment that NBA Live 17 was canceled and they're going to be focused on NBA Live 18. I tried to warn y'all. I tried to keep y'all woke. Y'all kept crying and bitching. See, that's the thing about the NBA Live community, man. NBA Live community is ass backwards as fuck, man. Like here's the thing. The 2K community is ass backwards too. Let me speak on NBA 2K community though. NBA 2K community, you could say NBA 2K is trash, and they'll agree with you. But if you say NBA 2K is trash and Live is better, they'll jump on you. They'll jump on you. 2K community will jump on you if you say NBA Live is better. Like I said NBA Live 15 was better than 2K15 because to me 2K15 was straight trash, and I felt like NBA Live 15 was better. And it was. And I got shitted on for a whole fucking year for saying that NBA Live was better than NBA 2K15. Then NBA Live 16 comes out, NBA 2K16 comes out. 2K16 won, hands down. Fundamentals of basketball is there. They focused a lot on defense that year. You could really see a lot of teams playing realistically to their real life forms in that game. I really did fuck with 2K16 that year. 2K17 was just a big fucking letdown. Nothing really improved. They did nothing to improve the game. They actually made it 10 times worse than what it already was. 2K is on the downfall right now, and sadly, as it goes, if NBA Playgrounds can add more content to their game, hopefully if NBA Playground starts adding more content to their game, big heavy content, like more game modes, more tournaments, more players, you know what I'm saying, more cards to collect. Like maybe they drop the 81-point Kobe, where everything is pretty much like a 10, where everything is almost like damn near 10. You know what I'm saying? The 3-point is a 10, the 2-point is a 10. You know what I'm saying? Defense is a 10, or they drop 61 LeBron, the one LeBron where he dropped 61 in the Miami when he was on the Miami Heat, or when Melo dropped 62 when he was with the Knicks, or Klay Thompson dropping 60, or there's a lot of variations of Klay Thompson can make. There's a lot of variations of Kevin Durant. There's a lot of variations of Steph Curry. I'm just saying, Playgrounds can go the distance, bro, with 2K and Live, bro. Because that's the third wheel right now. But for me personally, I feel like, but let me get back to this. Like I said, with the 2K community, you can say the game is trash, but in reality, what am I talking about? But when you say Live is better than 2K, you get shitted on. And then with the Live community, it's like if you say the game is trash, you're a hater. Even though you defended this game on so many fucking occasions. Even though you were the one who said the face scan app was the smartest thing ever to be done. Because 2K should have did that right off the bat with the face scan. Because who the fuck wanted to pay $40 for a PlayStation camera? And now, you don't even need the PlayStation camera. So basically, you just wasted $40 on the PlayStation camera and you ain't even got to use it no more. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. So like the NBA Live community is so ass backwards. It's like the game is perfect the way it is. Even though deep down every NBA Live fan knows that NBA Live 16 did not have the fundamentals of basketball in it. It was straight garbage, straight doo-doo juice. It was straight ass. It sold 10,000 units in the first month. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I got shitted on for a whole fucking year. And then when they announced that the game was delayed, I got even worse feedback. Then I dropped a video I dropped a video a couple of weeks ago where I didn't really say anything negative in the game. I literally just pointed out a couple of things, but I said I would reserve all my judgment for June 10th. And when we got to June 10th, we did not learn shit. Okay? I didn't learn shit about NBA Live from June 10th. I saw the gameplay. I saw that they worked on defense. That's about it. Okay, so they got defense back on track. But what about rebounding? What about the post-ups? What about all this other stuff? And from what so I had to go around. I've been searching around. I've been going to people who've been going to EA Play. And every fucking time, I've been trying to get information from YouTubers. Only thing I see from these YouTubers who actually got their hands on NBA Live, they mostly talking about, oh, EA got me some free shoes. Or, oh, I went out to EA Play to play NBA Live. It was good. That's all they say. They don't say nothing else. It ain't like they under contract. You went there to go play the game for yourself. You're not under contract, man. If you can spill the beans, you can tell us what you liked and disliked about the game. I've been trying to find it from everybody. From Chris Smooth to Cash Nasty to everybody. But all these niggas want to talk about is the free fucking shoes they got. I'm like, where about the gameplay though? You came there to play a game. You didn't come there just to get some shoes. You came there to get a game. And this is where EA fucks up at so fucking much, dog. This is where EA fucks up so fucking much at. Because they cater too much to these 2K YouTubers, but fail to realize that these 2K YouTubers don't give two fucks about your game. And not only do they not give two fucks about your game, these niggas might be informants for 2K. They never think about this shit. Like, damn, they adding all this shit in the game. Hey, yo, get Ronnie 2K on the phone real quick. Hey, Ronnie, guess what NBA Live finna do, bro? They got this, that, this, and that. And Ronnie like, yo, word? Ronnie 2K, take that back to the devs at 2K. It's over, bro. 2K gonna win. They see what I mean by how this company fucks themselves over? See, this company does good things. Don't get me wrong. NBA Live, they do good things, but they fuck themselves over. Like, you invite Cash Nasty out, you invite Chris Smooth out, the motherfucking quote unquote what these niggas call him, the godfather of 2K. He's the godfather of 2K. This nigga whole YouTube career is based off of 2K alone. This nigga started this 2K shit, bruh. And you invite him out to a party not thinking for 1 second that, damn, he might expose our game to 2K. He might know some things. And when he gets there, only thing he talks about is the shoes that he got. He didn't speak on the game. He really didn't give any information. He was just like, you know what, man? Thank you, EA. Thank you for these shoes, fam. I'ma rock the fuck out of these shoes you sent me, bro. You sent me these Jordan 6s, man. I fucks with y'all, man. But that still don't mean that I'ma play y'all game. That still don't mean that I'm not gonna record 2K on my channel. That just means that, hey, y'all fuck with me, I fucks with y'all. I might drop a little NBA Live video here and there. I might drop a creation video, and that'll probably be all you get for the rest of the year. And I probably might pop up with one random NBA Live video just because. But for the most part, I think I'll be playing 2K and making reaction videos to the NBA season all year. So yeah, thanks for it. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm cool. See what I mean, man? Like, EA is fucking themselves over right now. You're catering to the NBA 2K dudes who ain't really talking about your game. Either it's trash to them or they just don't give a fuck. Like, you giving them free shit, but what about the gameplay? If I'm inviting you out to play my game, I want you to focus more on the game and take that information back with you to your fans. I don't want to just why would I give you a pair of shoes? Because the only thing you're going to focus on is them shoes. you gonna focus on the shit that you got, but not the information that I want you to take with you and cater to your fans. And that's the thing. They didn't cater to the fans. They didn't tell us nothing. The only people who went out to EA Play and actually talked about the gameplay itself was three people. It was iPod King Carter, Shakedown, and Gaming Illuminati. If you don't know what Gaming Illuminati is, then that's the Black Hokage and his little crew. That's his crew. That's his company or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole thing. With his friends and his business partners and all that. They went to EA Play, but they spoke the most on EA Play though. They spoke the most on NBA Live than Shake broke it down a little bit. iPod broke it down a little bit, but the Gaming Illuminati crew, they really went in depth on what there is to be said about this game. And from what they're saying and from what I'm hearing, it seems like they really didn't fix a lot of things. And they said they're going to go back and fix a lot of things, but they said that they went out to they said that the last time they played NBA Live, when NBA Live 16, before that came out, when that got announced at E3 in 2015, when they went out to LA in 2015 and NBA Live 16 was on the horizon. NBA Live, they said they went out, they played the game, and they said, is you gonna fix this and that? And they said, yeah, we gonna work on it, we gonna fix and everything. And when they got the game, when they played the demo and then they got the game, those same problems were still there. And even on the first day of launch, those problems were still there. And those guys weren't interested in playing that game. So they didn't even want to get their hopes up for the game. As they stated in the video, they didn't want to get their hopes up for the game. Because they've been down this road before where it's like, okay, what's up with this, and that? But is you going to fix this, and that? And they say they're going to fix it, and then they don't fix it. So basically the point that I'm just trying to make here is I'm trying to keep y'all woke on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like all the rest of these niggas out here who going to be trying to hype up the game, trying to get you ready for NBA Live, trying to get you ready for August. Like I said, I will reserve all my judgment for August because I will have my hands on the game. I could give a better, more deeper review of the game. From what I've seen, from the little clips that I've seen that the defense was okay. The contact animations, they aren't overpowered. From what I heard, the dribbling isn't overpowered, but it's nice and it's fluid. The shot meter still has like this delay issue, which I do agree. I do agree with that though. The shot meter does have a delay issue. It does. The shot meter does have a delay issue, but hold on real quick. Hold on. Alrighty, so if I was really interrupted, the phone call just came up. I had to answer that. Basically what I was trying to say was, I'm just trying to keep y'all woke, man. I just want to keep everybody woke on this shit. Like I said, I tried to warn y'all when they told y'all the game was delayed. And I tried to keep y'all woke. I tried to keep y'all minds like wondering, like, do you really actually believe this shit? So I just want to keep y'all minds woke. I'm not saying that, I'm not hating on the game. I'm just saying that don't get your hopes up for this game. I really want everybody to stay woke. I want everybody to have that mindset. Like, we've been through this before where the game was hyped up to the point that we get the game and it's not what we expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? So for Me personally, I just want to keep y'all informed. I just want to make sure y'all heads is on the right place, because I don't want y'all to get y'all hopes up for the game and it turns out to be nothing like we expected it to be. So like I said, man, it's like either the 2K dudes, they either don't care, or maybe they seen something that maybe they seen some stuff that they just like, I ain't even fucking with this shit. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to fly out here and play the game, and they scanning their faces into the game, but it's like they're not really speaking on the game. It's like they don't care. Which, I mean, that's EA's fault for the most part, because they believe that these EA, they believe that these 2K niggas can help them like they helped out 2K. The thing about it though is, like with 2K, these dudes got popular by talking shit about 2K. I really hope they understand that if they weren't talking shit about 2K, they wouldn't have gotten to where they are now. They had to really down talk 2K a lot of times. They really had to call 2K out on their bullshit a lot of times in order to get to where they got. Chris Snoop had to talk shit about 2K to get to where he got. LSK, he still got beef with 2K over them banning him. Cash Nasty, he ain't even touching the game no more because of the pack odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't fucking with 2K just because of the pack odds. He said the pack odds so fucking trash that he ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are getting by talking shit about 2K. And that does not mean that because they not fucking with 2K, that don't mean that they gonna fuck with your game. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like EA is just fucking themselves over on this one. But I digress. Like I said, all my judgment, I really want y'all to hear me out. All of my judgment will be reserved for when I get my hands on the game in August. When they drop that demo in August, I will have my full-on judgment. I don't know when they dropped it in August. They never gave us a date. So I would even stay woke on the demo date because they never gave us a complete fucking date. They just said they're going to drop it in August. They never gave us a date. Now, the game is coming out on the 15th of September, but they never gave us a date on the actual demo. So I would keep that in mind because they haven't given us a date. Like I said, stay woke. They didn't give y'all a certain date for when they was going to drop NBA Live 17, and they canceled it in January. Like I told y'all, they was going to cancel it in January. I told y'all from the jump, I said they going to cancel that shit in December or January, bro. And y'all going to be looking stupid in a motherfucker. And just like I said, y'all's looking stupid in a motherfucker. But I digress. I'm going to leave it right here for right now. I'm not hating. Even though y'all gonna dislike the video and say I'm hating, but I'm not. I'm just trying to keep everybody woke on this shit, man. I just really feel like people just need to be woke, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would reserve on my judgment for August. That's if the demo comes out in August. I don't even believe that the demo will come out in August. Like I said, I gotta see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you want an in-depth analysis on why I feel this way about this game, then you really need to go check out the Gaming Illuminati video. Just type in Gaming Illuminati, or just type in the Black Hokage, and he'll tell you that his second page is pretty much GI updates. That's the channel I believe it is. I believe it's GI updates. I'm not sure. Hold on real quick. Is it GI updates? No, it's Gaming Illuminati. It's Gaming Illuminati. I thought it was GI updates. It was called GI updates at one point, but now it's just called Gaming Illuminati. So if you want a more in-depth analysis on NBA Live, I would highly recommend you go to those guys' channel, or you go to Shakedown or iPod King Carter channel. But I'm pretty sure you already watched their videos. But I would highly recommend you go to Gaming Illuminati channels because they spoke on it a lot more. They spoke on rebounding, defense, dribbling, post game, inside, the blocking, the defense overall, and they spoke on a lot of the flaws that are still there in the game. I highly recommend you guys go watch those guys' videos, because they really break it down, and they're not 2K. They're not like Chris Smoove, iPod King Carter, Shakedown. They're not the 2K niggas, bro. They don't have any association with 2K. These are just gamers, bro. These are consumers, just like me. I'm not a 2K nigga. I'm a consumer. I don't give a fuck about 2K. I don't give a fuck about NBA Live. I don't give a fuck about either side. I'm a consumer at the end of the day. And what I value the most is my $60 that I'm putting into these games. So if you're an EA fag boy and you can't take criticism, I highly recommend you just leave, right? I highly recommend you just unsubscribe and don't come back to the channel, because I'm going to criticize NBA Live. I'm going to criticize. Even when the game comes out and I get my hands on it, if I see any flaws in the game, I'm going to criticize. I'm not going to back down from anything that I say. Anything that I say on this video is how I truly feel about this game, whether I like it or I dislike it. Ain't nothing about me fake, ain't nothing about me two-faced, nothing like that. I've never claimed to be a NBA Live supporter. I never claimed to be a 2K supporter. I never claimed that I fuck with NBA. I said it right now. I say it right now. And I said it. I always said it always. I never liked 2K. I never liked NBA Live. If there was any basketball game I would say is the greatest basketball game of all time, is NBA Street, hands down. The whole fucking series, from NBA Street Volume 1 to Home Court, all 4 games was great. Because nobody really understands Home Court, because Home Court didn't get that much promotion like it did. So nobody even knew that another NBA Street had even came out. There wasn't even no promotion behind it. It just came out, and people didn't know about it. But like I said though, man, if they put promotion behind it and people knew about it, trust me, NBA Live would have sold. NBA Live would have did numbers, bro. NBA Street Home Court was never trash, bro. Some people saying NBA Home Court was trash. It wasn't. But I digress. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But anyways though, y'all get active in the comment section. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm not saying it's trash. I'm not saying that it's gonna be trash. I'm just saying there's a lot of question marks to this game, and from what I've been hearing, there still seems to be a lot of flaws that they just won't fix. Simple little flaws, and these aren't big flaws. These are like flaws that we just want them to fix to make this game not perfect, but it would be nice if they just touched up on these flaws. That's all I'm saying. Like rebounding. Like I said, a lot of people have been saying that rebounding is still a problem in this game. And for me, rebounding means a lot. Like I said, every fundamental of basketball is important in a video game, because if you don't know how to function, if you don't know how to make that function, or make the function of that animation happen, then how the fuck am I gonna know what to do in this situation? It can't not be like NBA Live 16 where it's 4 of your teammates in the paint and 1 guy in the paint, and that one guy on the other team gets the rebound over 4 of your teammates in the paint. That does not make sense. It's just not logical. For 4 guys to be in the paint and 1 guy on the other team to be in the paint and he gets the rebound over everybody every fucking time. It does not make sense. It's like, how do you not box the guy out? It's 4 people down there. You could easily just box him out. One of those 4 guys could box him out for the rebound. But no, he can get the rebound with no problem. No boxing out animations, no nothing. I really hope that gets fixed, because rebounding is definitely a big issue. Every detail in this game matters, no matter how you feel. I'm not saying that this game has to be like 2K. from y'all understanding, y'all keep saying that I want this game to be like 2K. I'm not saying that it has to be like 2K. I'm just saying that the fundamentals of basketball at least have to be in the game. Fundamentals of basketball. That's rebounding, dribbling, shooting, dunking, layups, defense, basketball IQ. Just the simplest things in the world. Those little things can make a game go so far, especially a basketball game. Strategies and fundamentals can make a game go so far. And if you ain't got that, you gonna fuck around and sell 6,000-7,000 units in the first month of the game's release. You ain't gonna sell 10,000. You're gonna sell 6,000 to 7,000. It'd be even lower than it was last time, bro. So I really hope NBA Live steps it up, because expectations are high to certain people, not me. I don't have high expectations. I'm woke, okay? I've been down this road before. It ain't happening again, bro. I'm skeptical of everything, no matter how good the game may look. Like I said, the gameplay looked good. Everything about the game looked good, but I just feel like we need more. But that's what I'm gonna leave it at for right now. Y'all get active in the comment section. I'm gonna leave it right here for right now. I know a lot of dislikes and a lot of haters finna come my way. I don't care. I love pissing y'all off. It's funny to me. It's funny. Like that last video, y'all left 40-something dislikes. I don't care. It's funny to me. I love when y'all get mad at me, because it just makes for better content in the future. So I'll leave it right there for right now. See you on this one. Till then, peace out.